There it is, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's get this thing. Get in there. Yeah. Man, let's go. Here we go. Let's get this thing. Easy money. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. It's on fire. Gotta hit that follow through. Come on, now. Come on, let's get one more. Burn. The NBA is calling me, but I gotta keep working, gotta keep proving myself. It all starts with me. This is my story, and I ain't gonna let nobody write it but me. My career, my legacy, begins right here, right now.
Man, I've been looking all over for you, man. Should've known you'd be here.
Yo, man, just putting in some work. What up, man?
This is what's up. Bam!
Yo, is that what I think it is?
The NBA Rookie Showcase, New York City, baby! That's the shot we've been waiting for.
Oh my God, man. Just one step from the NBA.
Hey, look, man, this is exactly the shot we needed, man. You bring it in the showcase, and you are guaranteed to go in the first round, man. Guaranteed.
Yo, you know I'm gonna be ready, man. That's why I've been out here for the past 2 hours putting in this work. Yo, man, this is what I've been fighting my whole life for.
Hey, man, you earned it. You deserve it, man. You about to light up the stage and play your way right to the big show.
Yo, man, you just trying to get that fat agent's fee, man.
Hey, whoa. Look at me, dawg. Look at me. You know it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm saying this because I'm a fan, man. I believe in you.
All right, man, I'm feeling you. Well, look, I got 3 weeks to get out there and do my thing, so why don't you roll out? Let me get back out here, do what I do best. Hey, unless you want to hang around, shack some balls, do what you do best.
Oh, that's a low blow. Especially since I remember a certain city championship, huh? Well, yours truly saved the day when you went out with foul trouble.
Yo, man, that was the 6th grade, man.
I'm a hero.
All right, man, I'm gonna give you that one.
All right, man, yo, I'll catch up with you later, all right? I got some calls to make, including planning our trip to NYC, all right? Hey, don't burn yourself out now. We need you fresh.
Ain't happening, man. I was born for this, man. I'm ready.
Doing? Ready to get out there and show them what you're made of?
Yeah, ready as I'll ever be, Coach.
Look, I don't need to tell you this is a huge opportunity for you and everyone else playing this game. You make a good impression, you'll be a lock for the first round. Don't get ahead of yourself. Right now, just focus on playing your game and showing everyone what you can do.
Oh, I will, Coach. This is what I was born to do. Time to let the world know.
All right, listen. Before we get out there, I want to talk to you one more time about Jackson Ellis. You'll be matched up against him for most of the game. It's inevitable the scouts will be trying to see who will make the better pro. I can tell you firsthand, he's not a player you want to take lightly. You up for the challenge?
Yeah, I know it's not gonna be easy. I got some respect for Ellis in his game. Yo, I'm gonna do my best to shut him down, though. It's gonna be quite the battle.
Sounds like your agent has you well prepared to deal with life in the spotlight. Either that, or you're one of the most well-adjusted kids I've ever dealt with over these years. You just be ready for Ellis, okay? Now we got a game to play. See you out on the court.
Hey man, you ready for this?
What's up, Jackson? Yeah, I'm ready. I didn't expect to see you till we got out on the court, though.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're going to have us match up for most of the game, so I just want to let you know I ain't going to be taking it easy on you.
Whatever, man. Ain't nothing stopping me tonight. This is my shot. Ain't nobody gonna hold me back, especially not you. Yeah, don't worry though, dude. I'm gonna make sure you show up in the highlights.
Really think you could ball with me, huh? Yeah.
The whole world's gonna be watching.
Oh, really?
When I blow by you.
Really?
Over and over.
Guess what?
And over
Guess
again.
what? I guess I'm gonna have to make it my personal mission to get all those scouts to see how I destroy
Hey,
you.
whoa, chill, man. We not doing this right now. Hey, Jack, man, I think they're ready for you. Hey,
I see you out there, chump.
we're just trying to get in your head. Don't let him. Hey, you gotta focus on the game. We'll be seeing plenty more of him in the future.
Man, I'm gonna teach that dude a lesson though, whether it's on the court or off the court.
On the court. We can't afford to have you getting sidetracked dealing with some drama. Hey, just shut it out, man. Play your game. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Thanks, dog.
Live from New York, it's the NBA Rookie Showcase Game, featuring some of the hottest basketball talent from around the world, as they will put on a show to try to punch their ticket to the NBA. It's the first step towards what could be an amazing NBA career.
Of GMs and front office execs here in the building, representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
And that can obviously put a lot of pressure on these young guys. But of course, performing when there's pressure is a big part of what they're hoping to be paid to do. So we'll get a chance here today to see who rises to the top.
The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Bennett?
You know, with Bennett out of UNLV, you love his great hands for a big guy. Can really catch and finish at the rim. You start talking about his strength, his ability to absorb contact. I like his game.
Steve, the point you make about the hands is really a good one. Great hands are not teachable. Good hands become better. Average hands can maybe move to good, but great hands are a gift. And when you've got his size and athleticism and those mitts, you've got a lot to work with.
The elite shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Very surprising to see Nerlens Noel here at the pre-draft showcase. Of course, he tore his ACL back in February, underwent surgery shortly thereafter. Normally there's at least a 6-month turnaround, but here he is.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Stars shooting their first free throw this game. We'll talk about Nerlens Noel, about how the talent pipeline out of Kentucky has continued to filter these great players into the NBA. A top pick for the Wildcats, and still, this is actually a pretty lean year.
Yeah, just 2 potential picks in Noel and Goodwin. How about back in 2012, though? 6 players drafted out of Kentucky. Back in 2010, 5 of them.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Porter. Ellis off a pick from Adams. Ellis can't get it to go.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's rookie showcase? I mean, you look in the stands, the celebrities, the stars, they're everywhere. You got press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the buildup and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited about this time of year.
Porter, no luck. Now here's Carter Williams.
And you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. And you're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters. Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
In this game, for the players, an exciting moment.
That's right, Clark, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games, absolutely enormous.
You know, you can see his talent for scoring.
Yeah, that's the scouting report on him, and he's living up to it at this point.
Ellis, that's good.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
The Leafs trail by 9. Burke, the pass to Turner to stop the run. Count that one. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there. And guys, the interesting story for him is what a surprise appearance he's making, Clark, in today's game.
And, that's exactly the way life goes sometimes. You can't always plan on getting such a huge opportunity coming your way, but you got to be ready when it does. All eyes will be watching this young player, and I'm definitely going to have him on isolated camera myself. The scouts are probably wondering the same thing. Who in the heck is this kid?
Michael Carter-Williams, a 6'6" point guard out of Syracuse, very athletic, able to get into the lane and finish inside, just to improve his jump shot. That was his shortcoming at the collegiate level.
And back to Carter-Williams, a sophomore last season at Syracuse, but he's actually 2 years older than most in his class. He'll be 22 Clark by the time the NBA season starts.
And that's something the GMs will definitely take into account. It's not just how good of a player you were in college, but also how good were you for your age. I think sometimes GMs get a little too carried away with that. Can a guy play? Age shouldn't be a factor.
And here is Ellis after the 3-pointer from Turner, rejected by Noel. And Turner kicks to Zeller. Porter dishes to Turner. That's good on the jump shot. Turner's got 8.
And guys, when you really look at the type of game he has and the type of player he is, you have to draw the comparison how similar he is to another guy we're watching out here tonight, Jackson Ellis.
Boy, absolutely, Steve. And when you further that with the fact they are competing here for the same teams, that sort of, I think, rallies up the competitive nature of how this game could play out figuratively and literally. The Stars making a switch here. Len's checked in. The Leafs trail by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
A nice shot by Zeller.
And he's a prospect that a lot of teams have really salivated over. I mean, his physical gifts, obvious.
And when GMs think upside, the best case scenario, those attributes are often a huge factor.
And Plumlee kicks to Ellis. He dishes it to Len. Pocket 6. And that one's good, Ellis.
Tell you what, he's making a statement out there.
Well, he's highly regarded, and rightly so. You can just see the potential.
Burke, the pass to Turner. Now here's Olynyk, covered by Len. Olynyk can't hit. And the Stars leading by 3. Ellis with it. Picked up by Turner. Len with it. He's against Zeller. Dishes to Muhammad. Now McCollum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player. Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Stars.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
McLemore with the ball. Now guarded by Olynyk. McCollum dishes to Plumlee. Deflects the pass. Turner with it. Picked up by Ellis. And Oladipo kicks to Olynyk. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. The shot's good from Plumlee.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, you know, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Passes to Turner. 17-foot shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Now here's McCollum, defended by Oladipo. McCollum kicks to McLemore. Ellis with the screen for McLemore. Pass to Plumlee. And that one's good. And now a 7-point Stars lead.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Kept alive. Now Len. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Cullen passes to Plumlee. One-on-one here. Here's Larkin. And that one's good.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run-up.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
Ellis can't get it to go. Throws it from deep. Oh, he put it down!
In a count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
At
good.
the buzzer!
Oh, a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.
And that concludes a back.
And you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game, taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status, even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
Turner, he's in at small forward. Olynyk is out there with Zeller. Then there's Burke, and it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for the elites. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the elites coach as he addressed his team. It's their perimeter defense that had him pretty wound up. He told his guys to be conscious of ball movement away from the hoop and be sure to always have their hands up when the shot is taken. He wasn't done there. He also told them to put full effort into their rebounding at the defensive end, saying, quote, let's keep them off the glass. 1 shot per possession is all we're going to give up. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job.
That's
Run
right.
him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Shot's good by Turner.
And guys, prior to the game, I saw he and Jackson Ellis exchanging words. Not quite sure of what was being said, but you could sense both guys are very well aware of each other and how much is on the line here tonight.
Well, these two are fierce competitors, Clark. We know that. I mean, you can just tell with their posture and their attitudes. Neither one wants to let the other guy have the upper hand.
Well, they've been leaning on that outside shot a little too much here in the second.
Shooting a lot of long jumpers here, Clark, and I don't like their offensive pace right now.
And the Stars leading by 9. The feed now to McLemore. And out of bounds as the elites gain possession. Adams, he's checked in for Len. And it's the elites with the ball. Burke kicks to Turner. Now here's Zeller. He's guarded by Bennett. There's the pass to Burke. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ellis dishes to McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Burke. From outside the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater for the Champs Rookie Showcase. What a great event. And what a night for these young prospects still raring to go.
And, you know, never too late for these young prospects to make a great first impression.
Yeah, there's still time to show them something, open some eyes, and, you know, that's what they're here to do.
On the court right now for the Stars. Bennett is out there with Adams. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's Ellis, and it's Carter Williams in at the 1 spot.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. Tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York. And that's saying a lot considering all that goes on in the Big Apple.
The Stars have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And Ellis drops them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
The Leeds trail by 7. Outside Turner. Pass to Zeller. They get a hand on it, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, the Stars. Noel gets the screen from Zeller. Knocked loose. 5 on the clock. There's Porter with the 3.
In a game that can affect your draft stock, bad timing to struggle like this.
Yeah, he's not helping himself, that's for sure. Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Adams. And here is Burke. He feeds it to Turner. Out to the wing. Porter with it. Kicks it to Burke. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Ellis against Turner. Adams. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Adams has got 8 points.
And he's managing to do what everyone hopes to do, and that's really demonstrate his talent.
Yeah, it's been a good showing for him. A lot of pressure in a game like this, but it seems to have brought out the best in him.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also implored them to win the battle on the defensive backboard system. That's crucial, he said. Rebound like your heart depends on it. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. And here's Bennett after the three-pointer free throw. And Ellis throws it down. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas. Anthony Bennett, a freshman power forward out of UNLV. He wasn't expected to play here at the Rookie Showcase after undergoing left shoulder surgery, but I guess his rehab is ahead of schedule. And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Leeds trail by 12. Clark back to Bennett, another top prospect out of Canada. He grew up in Toronto.
Well, I tell you, Canada has actually produced some outstanding players here recently. Tristan Thompson, Andrew Nicholson, Kelly Olynyk, all young Canadian players, not to mention the likely #1 pick next year. And when you talk about upside, Bennett is the guy who has that.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Porter. Carter Williams kicks to Adams. Feeds to Carter Williams. And he gets it to go. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Stars.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
In low to Ellis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Beautiful passes he's making to set up his teammates out there.
And that's something he'll definitely bring to the table for whichever team drafts him. I mean, his ability to make plays for other people.
Now here's Burke. Now here's Noel. Out to Turner. 6 to shoot. From deep. And that one's good. Turner's got 20 points.
And we touched on his draft stock earlier. It might be going up the way he's playing today.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, he's been something, hasn't he? Really competing well out there.
Carter Williams kicks to Ellis. Banked in off the glass.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And that one's good. That's 23 points for Insanity.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Carter Williams off the pick from Adams. The Elites pull it in. Burke's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Turner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Turner. He has 23 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
The Stars making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Stars leading by 8. Bennett setting the pick for McCollum. Adams outside. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. That's good. McCollum's got 9.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, you know, giving up so much.
And here's the Elites. Turner, he's in at 3. Zeller is out there with Noel. Then there's Burke, and it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites. Now here's Turner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Boy, he's really been active on the glass.
And a nice bonus from him. I mean, if he can rebound like this in the NBA, he'll make a team very happy.
Here's Oladipo. Turner passes to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Pulls it up. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Turner's got 27 points. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. McCollum kicks to Bennett. The dish to McCollum. Now Carter Williams. Pass to McCollum. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Ellis, who's checked in for the Stars.
Ellis.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, shot good from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Burke with it, picked up by Ellis. but they recover it. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
And the Stars leading by 7. Carter Williams kicks to Ellis. Here's Bennett. Back to Ellis. Releases from 15, and he gets it to go. Ellis has got 21.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
Now here's Turner. And Zeller kicks to Turner. Stolen by Ellis. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Bennett. Kept alive by the Stars. Ellis, the pass to Adams. Ellis kicks to Adams. Back to Ellis. To the wing right side. Adams outside. Now here's Carter Williams. Guarded by Burke. Goes up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Outside Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Count that one. Turner's got 30 points.
An excellent job making that bucket right there in the face of Jackson Ellis. That was fierce.
Nasty. You can tell these two are really trying to one-up each other. And right now, I think Jackson Ellis is looking like he's on the short end of the stick.
Now here's Carter Williams. And there's the dunk to finish it off. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Here's Turner. Over to the left wing. Doubled by Carter Williams. Here's Burke. And again, it's the elites with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Now here's Carter Williams. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Noel. All going up court. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
Frank Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And here is Turner. Here's Oladipo. And again, it's the elites with a 3.
Good vision he's showing. When the defense collapses, he's making the right decision.
Well, that awareness and understanding, that's something scouts and GMs love to see.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And Steve, I like what we're seeing from him defensively.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I mean, he's really taking on the challenge, and that's smart. The scouts are looking at that as much, if not more, than what you do offensively.
And Carter Williams with the slam.
We've seen a lot of big dunks in this one.
We sure have. Those young legs definitely lend themselves to highlight reel finishes.
Burke dishes to Noel. He kicks it to Turner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jackson Ellis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle the block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Now here's Turner. Porter passes to Burke. And again, it's the elites from deep.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Ellis. The coach has called on him to play a very big role at that end of the floor tonight, and as far as he's concerned, that hasn't quite taken shape yet. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the elites.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half was carried right over into the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
And 101 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Adams. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
You know what? I've got to admit it. I mean, I've been pleasantly surprised with how well this kid's been playing.
Well, not a guy penciled in among those top picks in the draft, but he's certainly been right at the top of his form in this game.
Now here's Turner. Off target from downtown.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Adams. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
No luck that time either. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the Stars to shine.
Offensive rebound. Connects!
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
So it's the Stars now. Carter Williams kicks to Bennett. To the paint. Adams down low. He's covered by Noel. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Can't hit. And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.